Rakai is going to be the biggest streamer in the world. He's going to be the biggest streamer in the world. He's going to be bigger than anybody you may know. I'm telling you.
Rakai is pretty big, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
those are the words of the legendary Kai said.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Not reckoning how he thought Rakai was destined to become the greatest streamer of all time, shortly before he digressed to become one of the most concerning young streamers today. With a career that at just 17 years old has taken a reputation for being extremely chaotic, reckless, and constantly testing limits and boundaries, questionable whether he still got what it takes to become a valuable influence on the next generation. Today, we're diving into the moments where Rakai's disrespect went way too far, exposing how he has turned into troll behavior for content. The Duke beef. This is one of the most infamous situations of Rakai's disrespect rooting from an escalating feud with Duke Dennis. It all began as typical streamer tension, but quickly transformed into a full-blown conflict, spiraling far beyond social media theatrics, and ultimately became one of the clearest examples of Rakai's taking situations too far. The situation started during a stream when Duke snatched Rakai's and Rakai later responded by going all the way to Duke's crib and stealing his limited edition Freddy Krueger Nike dunk, a pair worth nearly $80,000.
We got 80,000 in a Sharma.
That move alone created major tension between Duke and Rakai's entire friend group, to the point that Tyler pulled up on Duke directly. What was supposed to be a simple confrontation turned into a full-blown fight on stream.
I need this money.
Wait, listen.
I need this money.
I agree.
I need this money.
After stealing the coveted dunks, Rakai went on Instagram Live flaunting them and mocking Duke, even claiming he'd sell them for $200.
I'm gonna sell these for $200, okay? You know, so $2,000 for them right now? You know, Lemon J, I got you, bro. You know, anything that is possible. If y'all want these right here.
For many viewers, that was the moment the situation went from trolling to outright violation. But Rakai escalated it further. The next day, armed with a flamethrower, he burned the shoes live on stream. Even if some viewers thought the drama might be exaggerated for content, the level of provocation was unmistakable. The situation reached its peak during the fallout when Duke eventually pulled up to the Clover Boys' house with a bunch of youngins prepared for war with Rakai.
Hey, Davo. If anybody's trying to stop y'all, go ahead, put him in the air.
They pressured him, damaging his room until he forcefully admitted that the shoes he burned on stream were fake replicas.
Where's the reps, though? You saying they reps? Where's the real ones, though?
He eventually returned the authentic Freddy Krueger dunks, since the humbling confrontation left him with no other option. This became one of the defining moments, illustrating just how far Rakai was willing to push a situation before finally backing down. Streamer University chaos. During Kai's Streamer University program, I saw firsthand how quickly Rakai could turn a controlled environment into chaos. The whole purpose of the program was to teach discipline and professionalism, but Rakai treated it like a playground from the moment he arrived, and things escalated far beyond what anyone expected. On one of the concerning instances, things would take a sharp turn when Rakai started an Orbeez war, firing with others during downtime. At first, it looked like typical horseplay, but it escalated quickly. One of the girls was directly hit in the eye, causing a noticeable injury.
You okay? What is it, water?
No, somebody shot me.
Hospital after.
Okay.
But instead of showing concern, Rakai brushed it off and downplayed what happened, a reaction that triggered a wave of frustration from other students. The situation grew more chaotic, and the breaking point came during a fight he started with young Dabo, an entire altercation that started over something as trivial as a ski mask and a jacket. But despite how minor the issue was, it spiraled into a needless physical confrontation.
Oh, chill.
What's the point of fighting, though? Like, what do you get from this?
Watch the camera. Watch the camera.
Yo, bro.
Watching
Yo, that shit
Rakai
looks
cause
so
chaos
dumb
during
too,
the
bro.
streamer university was clear how rapidly he can transform small situations into full-scale meltdowns
Fighting,
instead of just
shooting people,
diffusing them.
water
This lack of accountability
well, I
has
mean, that don't
always
even
sparked
sound
heavy
bad,
criticism
like,
from
sounds
viewers across the internet, with many accusing Rakai of being unable to handle himself responsibly and his behavior getting worse despite getting everything he ever wanted from Kai Cenat. Disrespecting a fan's dad. Out of everything Rakai has done, one moment stands out just because of how needless it was. It didn't involve beef or drama with another streamer. It was just Rakai being disrespectful to a completely random person who didn't deserve it. This happened during a public IRL stream with Kai. They were talking to fans, walking around, vibing with viewers, and nothing unusual. Then a kid walks up to them to recommend his dad's motion to them. A completely normal conversation where the kid says his father does reaction videos on YouTube, has been grinding for over a year, and built up an audience of around 1 million subscribers. Before the kid could even finish, Rakai looks him dead in the face and utterly violates him.
What happened?
My dad does reaction videos on YouTube. I'm a Matthews fan. He's been for like a year and a half. I think we got maybe 1.2 mil right now.
Oh, fuck your dad.
He then immediately walked off like he just dropped the funniest punchline in the world. Just flat out
Yes,
disrespect to
that's
some
so messed
random
up, bro,
dude's
like,
father who wasn't even
that is just
present.
trying to,
Kai
like,
literally had to chase
conversation.
Rakai down and tell him to come back because the kid looked confused and embarrassed.
Come back here.
What?
Come on, bro. Have some respect.
I was trolling outside. I was playing around.
Just keep that man's ring.
And the worst part, when Kai confronted him, Rakai brushed the entire thing off as just a prank, shameless how he just casually pointed disrespect at someone who did nothing wrong but simply be proud of their dad's work. It was one of those moments that made a lot of viewers realize something about Rakai, that he'll take the most harmless, innocent moment and twist it into something shady for attention, even when he's standing right next to Kai, proving he could say whatever he wanted whenever he wanted with zero regard for who it affects. I just don't understand how even after Rakai does all of these things, Kai still continues to push him out as if he's like the next big thing, never making him take full accountability of his actions or even learning his lesson from them. And that's exactly why his character has become questionable so much, because his career has disgustingly taken the chaotic and disrespectful path. Prison Dr. Dis. During Mafia-thon, Kai brought in a prison intervention specialist, a real adult meant to put Rakai face to face with the consequences of his wild behavior. The goal was simple: show him that his antics weren't just content, they had real-world repercussion. Instead, Rakai put on his usual behavior and began playing too much. At one point, he looked the doctor dead in the face and basically said he didn't need guidance, advice, or anyone telling him how to act.
I want you to look at my face. Look at my eyes, right? And see, do I give a fuck? Yo, fuck with that.
That nigga wild,
I
bro.
built this shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm in it. It's a lifestyle. Yeah.
The situation got so bad that prison doctor had to check him in front of everyone.
Don't ever disrespect me in this moment. This is a very important moment for you. I'm here for you. But don't disrespect me.
It was a direct mockery to Kai for bringing Prison Doctor, as Rakai continued to act like the situation was beneath him and made it seem like he was untouchable. By the end, it didn't feel like an intervention. It nullified all efforts that Kai had made trying to put Rakai back in line. Walmart ban. This was another example of Rakai's reckless behavior when he went into a Walmart with Ray a couple months back and began going around asking random employees for money. Not only is that strange on its own, but the fact that Rakai is a millionaire begging Walmart staff for cash made the whole situation even more absurd. And of course, the result was predictable. They both got banned from Walmart.
Leave or we're calling the cops. For what? Alright, cool. For what?
Hey, all you guys aren't welcome back at the Walmart, okay?
Okay.
If you come back, you'll go to jail.
Never?
Never.
For what?
Follow!
Chill.
Whoa!
Permanent ban.
Like, actually,
Have a good day.
From Walmart, my nigga.
that ass?
From Walmart. Out of all stores, you get banned from Walmart.
We about to call Walmart right now.
What made it worse was the way they reacted afterward, acting surprised like there was no way that could happen. This was another brief moment showing how disconnected he is from his consequences, intruding an entire mall in broad daylight just for content, then pretending not to understand why they were being kicked out. Deliberate meltdowns. Rakai has proven he'll test limits with anyone, even the people who helped build his career. For instance, one morning he woke up and announced he was about to do something crazy and immature, blowing up Duke Dennis's room,
Listen, gang.
For what?
What I'm finna do right now.
What do you get out of that, bro? I mean, actually, now you get clips and views and money, I guess, from the clips and views, but it's not worth the room game.
He hyped it up with his chat, made it clear he was going to do it purely for them, treating it like a legacy moment he wanted stamped into AMP history.
Listen, y'all live one life. I don't know what nobody say about me.
Blowing a nigga room up is
what it is, chat. We only live one f***ing life. I could really go say, yeah, I put a fire in the Duke room, no shade. Yes, I did that. Yes, I.
He pulled up to Duke's crib, and once the tension got serious, Kai, Agent, and Davis stepped out of the room while Rakai stayed inside with Duke. He lit his fireworks, blew the entire room up, and sprinted out like nothing would happen. Seconds later, Duke charged after him, tackled him straight into the pool, and gave him a taste of his own medicine on camera.
Now come on, get down.
And the craziest part, Rakai still didn't learn. He tried the exact same stunt later, running up and blowing up Kai Cenat's room, convinced he could get away with it again.
Wait, Rakai!
But this time, Kai didn't let it slide. Kai checked him hard and humbled him openly, making it clear the reckless antics he kept pulling had officially gone too far. In the end, everything points back to one truth. Rakai's real problem isn't the people he clashes with, it's his own drive to push every situation past the limit. The disrespect, the destruction, the chaos, it all comes from him forcing moments that never needed to happen. Now, all that's left is the question everyone online is asking. Will he finally man up and change, or keep walking deeper into the same reckless path he built for himself?
That was actually a good video, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, so yeah. I'm gonna watch this one next. Bro, did I not already watch this game? Am I tripping? Oh yeah, that's literally the one I just watched, bro. But yeah, I'll see y'all later, bro. Peace. I'm going.